Hi, welcome to your quick burn banded flow. All you'll need is a resistant band or two if you're feeling spicy. Before we start, we'll begin with a little dynamic motion, some hamstring curls, bring the heel to the hip, alternating legs, breathing in through the nose, out through the lips, increasing the heart rate, warming up the muscles. Let's switch it up to high knees. You can use your palms, bring in the knee to tap. Alternating legs. Of course, you can pick up the pace if you'd like. Remember, this is your practice, so you can always dial it up or down depending on how you're feeling. Just some squats in place, keeping the weight in the heels, exhaling as you exert. So as you lift up, feeling your body start to warm up here. Heart rate's increased, getting that metabolism going. All right, let's get that band. So you'll bring it over your thighs here. So you want it to feel a little comfortable, a little snug, not too tight. Remember, you can always add more if you'd like. And then we'll start on hands and knees and tabletop. And before we begin, let's find a little cat-cow, warming up through the spine. So as you inhale, send your belly down towards the mat. And then as you exhale, you'll curl, starting with your tailbone, alternating with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Maybe eyes closed here. Just enjoying this little stretch before we begin. All right, let's tuck the toes, hover the knees here. So starting with the right leg, you'll use your core, send the leg back, and then bring the knee to the center. We've got 10 of these. Yes, halfway there. Last 4, 3, you've got it. Keep breathing. 2, exhale as you curl. 1, nice. Bring the leg back down. We'll alternate the sides. So you're going to send the left leg back first and then bring the knee to the chest. 10, 9, 8. Keep that right knee hovered. Yes, you can. Keep on going. Keep breathing. Hips stay low. Last 2. Last 1. You've got it. Finish it out strong. And then bring that leg back to meet the right. Nice. Knees can come down. Round of cat-cow if you'd like in between. Just neutralizing the spine. You can fix the band if necessary, if it slides. And then we'll start back with that hovering tabletop when you're ready. Knees lift. This time the leg is going to come out to the side here. So bringing the right knee open, keeping the foot flexed. Same thing, we've got 10 on each leg. Exhaling as you exert, so as you lift the knee. Last 5, 4, 3, that left knee stays hovered. 2, stay with the burn. 1, nice. Alternate sides. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, hips stay low. 6, yes. 5, shoulders are working. 4, 3, 2, don't give up. Finish it. Last 1. Knees can come down. Reset the spine if you'd like. It always feels good. Noticing that burn in the hips and the quads. And then we'll send it back to downward facing dog. Enjoying a few moments of breath here. Grounding through the thumb and the forefinger. Use the heels of your hands to send your chest back towards your thighs. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings. Time for some more dynamic movement. On the inhale, you'll lift the heels. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Here we go. Down, forward, back. Lift heels, drop hips. Forward, back. Lift heels, drop hips. Forward, back. Lift heels, drop hips, forward, back. Lift heels, drop hips, forward, back. Keep going. Lift heels, drop hips, forward, back. Lift heels, drop hips, forward, back. Move with the breath. Lift heels, drop hips, forward, back. Lift heels, drop hips, almost there, forward, back. Lift heels, drop hips, forward, back. Last time. Lift heels, drop hips, forward, send it back. Take a cleansing breath here. Big inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, release. Gently hop it forward. Pause, band adjustment break if necessary. Then we'll find a halfway lift to reset the spine. Breathe in, breathe out, fold, and inhale. Lift it all the way up to mountain pose. And exhale, open up the chest, draw the elbows down. Continue to tuck the tailbone. Inhale back up and exhale, chair pose. So weight stays in the heels here, nice and light on the toes. Bring the hands to heart center, lift your sternum to press into your thumbs. So we'll take one leg at a time, bringing it out to the side and then back. 10 each side. We've got 10 on the right. 9. Yes, staying nice and low. 8. Keeping the weight in the left heel, light on those toes. Breathing as you step the leg out and back. Halfway there. Working through that burn. 4 more. Yes. 3 more. Keep the knee bent. Sit low. Last 2. You've got it. You've got it. Finish this side strong. Nice. Bring it up. Inhale. Exhale. Take it back. Nice little reset. Inhale. Back up. Exhale. Bring it back down. Left leg. So again, out to the side. And we'll send it behind. 10 on this side as well. Here we go. 10. 9. Chest stays lifted. 8. 7. Grounding through that right heel, letting that be your anchor, keeping it nice and light on those toes. Already halfway there. Last 4. Yes. 3. You've got it. 2 more. Finish strong. Last 1. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, open up. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, this time take it all the way down. Plant the palms. Hop it back. Got plank jacks next. So you hop the feet out and then back together in the center. 10 of these. Here we go. Cardio burst. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hips are low. 6. Keep breathing. 5. Yes. 4. You've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take a wide leg chaturanga from here, and we'll repeat that little combo 2 more times. Back to the plank. Add in those jacks. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes. 6, 5. Get it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. Nice controlled chaturanga, high to low plank. Last time through, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With control, move from high to low plank, taking it up, and then sending it all the way back. All right, the next move is going to be a little combo. So we'll do 5 of them together. You'll start with the inhale, walk the palms back towards the toes. So keeping your core control here. And drop the hips to meet the heels. And then in that squat, walk forward to the top of the mat. Ground the palms, lightly hop back to your high plank. And then send it back, walking the palms to the toes. Drop the hips to the heels. Walk it forward, top of the mat. Ground the palms, hop back, high plank. Down dog, walk it back, drop the hips to the heels, squat walk to the top of the mat. This is 3, already almost there. Keep it moving, you've got it. Walk it back, drop the hips, keep it low as you walk forward in the squat, ground the palms, hop back, palms come to toes, hips drop to heels, bring it to the top of the mat, ground the palms, high plank. This time lower yourself all the way down with control. Untuck the toes, press through the palms, let the arms extend, high cobra. Feeling a stretch in the core and the low spine. And then bring it around here. Band adjustment break if necessary. So a little bit more work with the band on the thighs, and we'll switch it up. We'll find a reverse tabletop here. So the fingertips can face towards the heels. If it doesn't feel good in the shoulders, they can face the top of the mat. Knees will stay over ankles. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. Tricep push-ups here. So bend the elbows. You'll slightly lower yourself down. Hips will come towards the mat. And we'll take 10 of these. 10, 9, 8. Exhale as you lift. 7. You've got it. 6, 5. Elbows are bending. 4. Hold at the top in 3. Last 2. Embrace that burn. 1. Hold here. Ground through the left heel, left big toe, right leg will extend. And as you exhale, curl the knee to chest. 10 of these. 9, 8. Keep the foot flexed. 7, 6. Keep pressing through that left heel, lifting the hips. Last 3, 2, and 1. Ground the right foot, other side. Left leg will extend, flex the foot. Exhale, knee comes to chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep lifting those hips. 5. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ground the foot. 10 more tricep push-ups. Here we go. 10, 9. Giving those arms some love too. 7, 6. Bend through the elbows. Don't just drop the hips. Last 3, 2, and 1. So strong. Bring yourself all the way down, preparing for a bridge pose. Arms will extend long by side body, knees stack over heels. As you inhale, draw your navel towards your spine. Activate your Uddiyana Bandha, abdominal lock. Then as you exhale, you'll press through the heels and you'll allow the hips to lift from the ground. Pausing here, feeling the stability. If you'd like to, you can create a bind, interlocking fingers underneath the tailbone and shifting onto the shoulders. Lift the heels and walk them as close to the hips as you can. Now we'll begin to tiptoe forwards 4 steps and backward 4 steps, alternating legs here. So this one you can go at your own pace, whichever foot you start with. Next time you come back, you'll begin with the other. It's really easy to let the hips begin to fall towards the ground. Keep the tailbone tucked here. The quads, the hamstrings are really working here. Core is controlled, continuing to draw navel towards spine. Taking as little or as big steps forward and back as you like. Pause for a moment as your legs are fully extended and as they're completely recoiled. Just noticing the difference in the engagement, the muscles. Even out the sides. And then we'll meet back whenever you feel complete. You have the option to stay here and bridge with your heels lifted. If you'd like to take wheel, you can do that here by grounding the palms, framing your ears, and then pressing down and lifting up. If you're in your back bend, drop the jaw, exhale through the lips. One more round of breath wherever you are, embracing the hold. And then gently ease yourself out of whatever option you've chosen. Bring yourself all the way down into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. The soles of the feet will connect, the knees will open, and the hips will lift again. This time, just pulsing the legs slightly outward, so feeling the resistance of the band on the thighs, working the hip flexors, continuing to breathe here, continuing to maintain that core control. 3, 2, and 1. Gently set your hips back on the ground. Let's switch it up. Bring the band down the legs and over the arches of the feet. We'll get a little core action in here before we finish. Legs will extend, fingertips come behind the head, elbows wide, beginning with obliques. So as you exhale, you'll draw the left knee to the center, reach up and over with the right elbow, giving it a nice little tap. 10 on this side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Exhale as you lift. 6, 5. Feeling that burn in the quad. Last 3. You've got it. 2, and 1. Nice. Bring the palms underneath the hips and flex the feet. Lift the heels. Pulse it out here. Send the gaze towards the toes. Shoulders off the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite side with the oblique. Left elbow, right knee. 10 of these. 10, 9, 8. Don't forget to breathe. 7. Exhale as you crunch. 6, 5. You've got it. 4. Keep going. 3. Back to those pulses after this. 2, and 1. Palms underneath the hips for support. Gaze towards the toes. Flex the feet. Lift the heels. Pulse, 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 pulse. Tiny movement. Tiny exhale. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Set it down. Bring the knees to the chest. Rock it side to side. Massaging the low spine. When you're ready, let's flip it over. Come down to your belly. So next move is very similar. Locust pulses. So we'll be face down. And this time toes will be pointed instead of flexed. As you inhale, you'll lift the thighs from the ground. Find those pulses outward once again. Keeping the gaze neutral. So looking down at the mat. Neck is straight. Here we go. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the legs down. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders and tuck the toes here. We're going to hold 20-second plank. Don't forget to breathe here and make this plank a little bit more active. So rather than just hanging out, really press through your palms. Feel the full extension of your arms. Work in the shoulders, keeping the shoulders in line with the hips here. You can bring the feet a little bit wider, just feeling the resistance of the band. You've got it. So strong. Now bring it down. Let's do that combo 2 more times. Locust pulses, lift and pulse, 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 pulse. Keep the toes pointed. You can bring the fingertips back towards the heels if you'd like, lifting the chest a little more. Palms underneath shoulders, tuck the toes, 20-second plank. You've worked so hard. This is the finish line here. Don't give up on yourself. Check back in with your heart rate, with your breath. Feel the strength in your body. Last round of locust pulses, lower it down, lift the thighs, pulse it out. Yes. So strong. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms underneath the shoulder, tuck the toes. You've got that plank. Let's get it. Let's get it. 20 seconds. Don't cheat yourself here. You can always bring those knees down, still working the core. Full minute of plank after we're done. We can do little 20-second intervals. And guess what? We're stretching it out after this. So don't give up. Continue to breathe. Feel that activation. Yes. Let it go. So strong. Find that high cobra once again. Stretching out the core. Noticing the warming sensation in the low spine, especially after those locust pulses. Feels nice. All right, let's take that band off. We're going to use it as we stretch here. So come back to your spine and start with the left leg. You can bring the band around the ball mound of the foot. Just a nice little grip here. Laying flat on your spine, bring your right hand to your right hip and hold onto the band with the left hand. You can start by pulling the leg a little bit closer to the chest and then sending it out to the left. Keep flexing the foot here. So you're using that band just as an extension of the arm. Feeling the stretch in the left hip flexor. Gently bring the leg back to center, passing the band from right to left hand. Taking a nice little spinal twist as you drop the left leg over the right side body. Maybe even sending the gaze towards the left fingertips, noticing the difference in the stretch here. Breathing through it. Bring the leg back to center. Release the band. You can interlace the fingers on the outside of the shin. Taking a half when removing pose here, hugging the knee towards the left armpit. And then releasing the leg, opposite side. Take the band, bring it around the ball mound of the right foot. Keeping the foot flexed, bringing the left hand to the left hip, and then dropping the right leg towards the right. Allowing it to rest into that band, feeling the stretch of the hip. And then bringing the leg back to center, passing the band from right to left hand. Taking that little twist, grounding through the right shoulder, maybe sending the gaze towards the right fingertips as the leg drops over the left side of the body. Bringing it back to center, releasing the band, finding the bind of the fingers around the shin, half when removing pose, right side, breathing through it. And we'll take a happy baby, Nanda Balasana. Both knees will come to the outside of the rib cage, arms thread between the legs, capturing inside or outside edges of the feet with the fingertips. And maybe adding in some motion if it feels good, rocking side to side, extending one leg and then the other, keeping the tailbone on the ground here. Embracing the stretch. Use this space here. Celebrate yourself for finding some movement in your day. You can go back and repeat that series if you'd like, or if you're ready to move on, just find a moment or two of stillness, however you'd like. If you're continuing to open the hips, you can find that Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle once again. Maybe full Shavasana with legs straight. Just let your eyes close, tune back into your breath, and notice the spaces within that feel a bit stronger from when you began, recognizing the importance of concentrated movement and the difference it makes not just on your mind, but also your body. Thank you for sharing your practice with me, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.